I get a lot of questions about trademarks and how to protect trademarks. I may have mentioned in one of my other segments that trademarks and the rights that you have in your trademarks are really based on your use of that trademark. So from the moment that you start using that name in connection with the goods or services that you offer, or the logo that you use in connection with the goods or services, as soon as you start using it, you're starting to gain rights in that trademark. Now, the thing about those rights is that they're very specific to how you're using it and where you're using it, and they're limited to that as a result. And so we do suggest to our clients that for the trademarks that you feel are valuable to your business, that we should file trademark applications for those to get them registered with the federal government. And that'll give you nationwide protection with respect to those marks. But you don't have to file the trademark application before you start using them. You can start using the mark, and in fact, if you've been using the mark and you realize that it's bringing value to your company, we can come back later and actually file the application later. I do think best practice is to get the application on file sooner rather than later. If you don't file the application sooner, you're giving the opportunity to other people throughout the country to use the same or similar marks. And so whether you've already started using it or not, there may be people in other markets who are also starting to use that mark or that logo design, whatever it might be. And so we do recommend getting it on file as soon as possible, but you don't necessarily have to get it on file before you start using it. When we do file trademark applications, we file them either as use-based, meaning that you've already started using the trademark, or as intent-to-use applications, meaning that you haven't started using it yet, but you do intend to start using it. The great thing about the intent-to-use applications is it gives you a long runway. So if you know you're going to be introducing a new product line or new services or even starting a new company within the next few years, you can go ahead and get your trademark application on file now to make sure that you're protected, to make sure that mark is protected, and then when you start using the mark in connection with your business, in connection with those goods and services that you're offering, then at that time we can demonstrate use to the trademark office and finally get that trademark registration issued. But you get priority back to when you filed the application.